you want to improve your accent, if you want to improve your listening comprehension, then these are the videos for you. They're very unique. You will not find other exercises like this on the internet. We are practicing with real life people who are trying to improve their listening comprehension and their accent through pronunciation, accentuation, and intonation. And if you want to do that, you can come along with us right now and you can watch these videos and practice with us. And if you would like to participate, just click on the link in the description to the Discord group. The first two people who volunteer once the video starts are the two people who get to practice with us on that day. And if you find these videos helpful, remember to press the like button and also subscribe. I need your help to grow my channel. It's a very unique channel. Well, now let's get started and let's improve our English accents and our listening comprehension. That phrasal verb, Mohammed, what does that mean? Inch closer.
Yes, to move very slowly
Okay,
towards something.
to move very slowly towards something. Alex, can you read number 1? What does it say?
Okay, just after months of hard work, we are inching closer to complete the project.
Okay. And does that sentence make sense to you? Is that pretty clear what it means?
Mhm.
Okay. Uh, in the first part of the phrase, after months of hard work, what would you say are the most important words in that sentence?
Months hard work.
Okay. Let's see. So you said months and hard and work?
Mhm.
Okay. So we'll make those big. I think that probably we'll have to make a choice between hard or work. Which word do you
Uh,
think is more important?
hard,
Hard.
hard because hard is adverb. Yeah,
Okay. What about what about after? Do you think maybe we could also do after?
a bit,
Okay.
exaggerated a bit.
Okay. And so which syllable in after has all of the sound? After.
Uh,
A-
after.
okay. So how would you read this phrase if these are the important words? How does that sound?
Okay, after months of hard work,
Hmm. After months of hard work.
after months of hard work. Yeah,
Mohammed, can you say that? After months of hard work.
After months of hard work.
Hmm. Okay. Uh, Now, let's see. Inching closer. Inching closer. What do you think, Mohammed, about that phrasal verb? Inching closer. Do you think that's a literal phrasal verb or an abstract phrasal verb?
Abstract.
Really? I would say that I think that's literal because you can, if I looked at those two words, I could sort of understand and say, oh, that makes sense. I understand why it's inch closer. To me, that
But at first it meant to me moving closer, but inching means moving very slowly. So because of that, I
well,
said abstract.
it means moving inch by inch, little by little. So I mean, it could be slowly, but it can also just be the distance, moving just a little bit at a time.
Yes.
So I would say that's literal. If it's if it's literal, which word do you think we should emphasize, inching or closer?
Inching.
Well,
Uh,
if it's literal,
it-
then we should emphasize the second word.
Closer, yes.
Closer, closer. There's a relationship. There's a pretty close relationship to closer and the object. So that's why we have to emphasize closer. And where's all of the sound in closer? Which syllable has all of the sound? The first one or the second one?
First, first one.
The first one. Okay. So we'll make that pretty big. Okay. Uh, So if that is the important word in the phrase, we are inching closer to. How will you read that? How will you read that phrase? We are inching closer to. How does it sound in a phrase?
We- We're inching closer to.
Okay, but let's exaggerate. Closer. And we'll make the other words small. We're inching closer to.
We're inching closer to.
After months of hard work, we're inching closer to. I think we can do both of these actually. I hear myself emphasizing both of these syllables. After months of hard work, we're inching closer to.
After months of hard work, we're inching closer to.
Oh, Alex, can you say that? After months of hard work, we're inching closer to.
After months of hard work, we're inching closer to
Okay. Uh, Now the final phrase, completing the project. Which words are important, Alex?
completing project.
Okay, and in that word completing, which syllable has all of the sound? Completing,
Eating, leading,
pleading,
complete,
pleading, pleading.
eating, yeah, completing, yeah.
Mhm. How about in the next word? Project, project.
Project,
Which
project,
project? Yeah, project.
project, yeah.
So completing the project.
Completing the project.
hmm After months of hard work, we're inching closer to completing the project.
After months of hard work, we're inching closing to completing the project.
Mohammed, can you try that? Completing the project.
Completing the project.
After months of hard work, we're inching closer to completing the project.
After months of hard work, we're inching closer to completing the project.
The project or the project?
The project.
Say it again.
After months of hard work, we're inching closer to completing the project.
Okay. Alex, can you make a what we inching closer to question?
What are we inching closer to? Or
That's right. Wait, so David says, Happy New Year, and I would like to practice pronunciation someday. Well, we're doing something new today, David. We're doing this in three parts. Right now, we are doing the news, but in one moment, we're going to switch to comic book pronunciation, and I need two more volunteers. Pachu has already volunteered. And so if you want, you can join the Discord group and you can practice with us because we still need another volunteer. If you don't, then either Alex or Mohammed will stay with us, I hope. But the idea is to switch after every after each one. Okay. Can you I'm sorry, Alex, can you make the question again, please?
so
What
you want to ask about
yeah,
what
what
are we what are
go ahead.
what are we inching closer
Mhm.
uh, closing to complete the project?
Well, just a no more project. So, what are we inching closer to? What are we inching closer to?
What are we inching closer to?
hmm And what David says, what time? Well, probably in about 20 or 30 minutes when we finish practicing these three vocabulary words. What is your most important word in that question? What are we inching closer to?
What
Mm,
inching closer?
Okay, but so if you say what plus are plus we, how would that sound?
What are we?
What are we? What are we?
What are we? What are we?
What are we inching closer to?
What are we inching closer to?
What are we inching closer to? Mohammed, can you make that question? How would you make that question? How would that sound?
What are we inching closer to?
What are we inching closer to? That's right. Okay, and if I say, Muhammad, what are we inching closer to after months of hard work? What is your answer?
We're inching closer to completing this project.
Okay, we're inching closer to completing the project after months of hard work. Alex, after months of hard work, what are we inching closer to?
We are inching closer to complete the project after months of hard work.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, Mohammed, can you read number two? Do you see number two up here?
Yes,
What does it say?
the politician promised to back the new health care reforms.
The politician or the politician?
The politician
The.
promised to back the new health care reforms
What does back mean here?
to support.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So does that sentence make sense to you? Do you understand the idea of the sentence?